Good morning. For this portion, we'll be covering your basic control skills test. This test is to demonstrate your ability to operate the vehicle on a closed course. Here, we have the course diagram, and out in front of us, we have the course laid out. The course has stop boxes on both the front and the back. Those are areas you must stop the vehicle in for specific portions of the test, and we have a white line here to designate the portion you must exit for a separate step. During the test, we will cover pull-ups, backups, and encroachments, also looks. The basic control skills test is made of 4 backing or driving procedures, and you will complete them in order. Our first one is the forward stop. You'll demonstrate your ability to judge the front of your vehicle during a controlled stop. You'll drive forward through the alley and stop with the frontmost part of your vehicle within the box at the end of the alley without going past it. You may only stop once. The examiner will point out the front of your vehicle. In the case of this Freightliner, it is the front bumper. Once you've stopped, you'll set your parking brake, shift neutral, and sound the horn. The examiner will then score the exercise. For all of these portions, once you've set the brake and sounded the horn, you will climb out of the vehicle and the examiner will describe to you the next portion. We'll climb in, maintaining 3 points of contact. Place the key in the ignition, begin our safe start, and put our seatbelt on. With the safe start complete, we'll start the truck. We will disengage our tractor brake and our trailer brake. Place the vehicle into drive. And with both hands on the wheel, proceed through the alley. The speed you proceed through here does not matter. The only important thing is that you only stop once and you stop within the stop box at the end of the alley. For this, while you may not lean your head out the window, you can lean to the side to help you better judge the front of your vehicle. We'll begin coasting up and gently applying the foot brake. And once we believe we're in the box, we'll come to a complete stop. We'll set the vehicle to neutral, set our brakes, and sound our horn. We'll now turn the vehicle off, and taking the keys with us, exit. Without fault. We'll walk up to the front, where the examiner will let us know if we have passed or failed the forward stop portion. With the completion of forward stop, we'll move on to straight line backing. For this, you'll demonstrate your ability to back a vehicle through the alley in a straight line. From the stop position, you'll be asked to pull forward until you exit the box. From there, the examiner will raise his hand like this to denote that your vehicle has cleared the alley completely. Once that's done, you'll shift the vehicle to reverse and you'll progress through the alley until your vehicle fully exits the cones at the rear. For this portion, you're allowed 1 free pull-up, which is anytime you shift the vehicle from reverse to drive. That it can be used to correct yourself if you become angled within the box. And you're allowed 1 free look. You may get out of your vehicle, walk around it to ensure that you're still within the box, and then proceed on. We'll climb in. Once again, perform our safe start. Disengaging both parking brakes. Shifting to drive. We will exit the alley. Without an instructor here, we are going to eyeball our exit, but once your trailer exits, the instructor will raise his hand. Here, we have fully exited the box. We'll shift the vehicle to neutral, waiting for the monitor and the select screen to both display neutral, and then shift to reverse. For these portions, you're not allowed to look out the rear window. You may only use your mirrors to help you judge your distance and whether you are straight or not in the box. I prefer the left mirror, and I prefer to drive with one hand on the bottom. With the hand on the bottom, a movement to the left will move the trailer to the left side of you, and a movement to the right will move your trailer to the right side of you. We'll begin going backwards. Speed, once again, does not matter as long as you exit the box in a straight line. We'll shift our hands slightly to the right because our trailer is slightly crooked, and then back down to center. Up to the left, and then back down to center. We will continue guiding our trailer, referencing both of our mirrors for which direction we need to move the trailer to maintain our straight line. And we'll progress through the alley. There will be two angles of this. One from the rear of the cab, showing you what the trailer is doing, and this one from the driver's seat. We'll continue steering left and right to maintain a straight line with our trailer. And exiting the box. Now that we have fully exited the box and we can see the cones in front of us, we'll come to a complete stop, shift to neutral, apply our brakes, and turn the tractor off. We will now take the keys with us and exit the vehicle so we can be scored and move on to part 3. For part 3, that is the forward offset tracking, you'll demonstrate your ability to maneuver a vehicle around other objects while moving forward. You'll drive forward and steer to the left through the white opening we have made, and keep the rearmost tire of the trailer, that is the farthest rear tire on the outside of the passenger side, between the cone and the line. There's a line up there set 4 feet off of the cone. That is a line you must get your trailer within. You are not allowed any backups, and you are not permitted to exit the vehicle during this exercise. Once you've completed, stop the vehicle, shift to neutral, set your parking brakes, and sound your horn. We'll progress to this portion now. Once again, going through our safe start. For this portion, it'll be very difficult to see the cone as you go around it. However, you will use your right side mirror to judge whether or not you've cleared the cone and are within the line. We'll disengage both of our parking brakes, shift the vehicle into drive, and proceed through the box. Your trailer will trail behind you slightly, in which case if you make the turn too early, it will hit this cone that we're passing, and if you make the turn too late, you will hit the cone in front of us. We'll wait until our trailer is almost at the cone and begin to steer out of the box. Once the tractor's out of the box, we'll begin to steer back to the right, verifying out our right mirror that our trailer is crossing the line and our truck is maintaining a straight position. We'll see here our trailer has successfully crossed through the line we were aiming at. Once we've cleared the cone, we'll come to a complete stop, shift to neutral, set our parking brakes, and sound our horn. We'll now turn the truck off, and taking the keys with us, exit so we can be scored and have the last portion explained to us. With the completion of this exercise, we'll now move on to the last. It is reverse offset backing. This portion is identical to the portion we just did, except for in reverse. You'll demonstrate your ability to offset back and park a vehicle at the end of an alley. Starting where we are from the last exercise, you must back the vehicle into the demonstration area or the practice area and stop the rearmost part of your vehicle, which will be the rear bumper here, not the actual bumpers, within the box at the end of the alley. Your examiner will point out the rearmost part, which is that. You must be straight within the alley when completed. Your vehicle must be complete within the defined exercise boundaries. You'll be scored for pull-ups, encroachments, and your final position. You're allowed a maximum of 2 free pull-ups and may exit your vehicle a maximum of 2 times to check around your vehicle during the exercise. Once you've completed, set your parking brake, shift to neutral, and sound your horn. For this portion, I do recommend using one of your pull-ups in a portion where I will demonstrate, and one of your looks on a separate portion. So you'll need to save those 2 for the end. We'll begin our safe start. Starting our tractor. Disengaging both of our brakes. And shifting into reverse. For this portion, when we guide our trailer in, we'll begin by guiding the trailer in through our right mirror until it enters the box, and then we'll use our left mirror to judge whether or not the trailer will make it fully into the box. As we start to reverse, we'll move our hand to the right, which will guide our trailer to our right side. We will then swing our hand back to the left to bring our tractor in line with our trailer. We'll continue to saw left and right until we see out our driver's side mirror that the trailer is aimed within the cones. Here we can see our trailer's in, so we'll make a big turn to the left to align ourselves with our trailer before turning the wheel back to the right to straighten out. Now that we're straight in line with our trailer, we'll push it back until it's almost in the boundaries. We'll make a large right turn, or a large left turn, to begin swinging our trailer into the boundary. As our trailer approaches straight into the boundary, we will make a large turn to the right to bring the cab also into the boundary. We'll saw back left and right until our trailer is straight. Here, just as the tractor enters the box and the trailer is already in the box, we will shift to neutral and then shift to drive. We'll use one of our free pull-ups here to align our tractor in the center of the box with our trailer. This will be one of our pull-ups. We're allowed to go to the end of the box where the cones are. Now that we're here and our tractor is in line with our trailer, we'll shift back to reverse and push the trailer in a straight line to the rear of the box. Once we believe we are within the stopping boundary, we will come to a complete stop, shift to neutral, set our parking brakes, and this time we will not honk the horn. We're going to turn the truck off, take our key with us, and exit the vehicle. Here, we are using one of our 2 free looks to walk to the back of the trailer. This look will let us judge if we're inside the box or not. Here, we have successfully entered the box with the rearmost part of the trailer. If we were outside of the box, using this look, we could get back into the tractor, shift back into reverse, and back up until we are fully within the box. Since we're in the box, we can lift our hand and honk, or we can walk back up to the truck, open the door, and this will complete the 4th portion of your basic control skills test.